Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin, hope you spend a little time with me.
Hi everybody, this is Rick. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Good morning everybody. Today is a great day to be barbecuing, and so I went out into the freezer and I found a package of St. Louis ribs. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Here I have a package of 8.5 pounds of St. Louis ribs. So we'll get them out of the package here and I'll show you how I prepare them. Three nice racks. Okay, the first thing we have to do is get rid of the silver skin on the back. So the easy way to do that is to cut loose at one end, grab a hold of the silver skin with a paper towel, and then pull it off. So once you get it started, just grab a hold of it and it just comes right off. Just like that. In one piece. Okay, now we're ready to season them. Now I'm going to put some seasoning on these, and for this one I'm going to use some 2 Gringo's Chupacabra Cajun rub on this. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a little binder on here, and it's just strictly a little yellow mustard, and just doesn't have to go on a lot, just a little bit. Don't have too much here, but anyway, a little mustard. You can use oil, anything like that, just to let the rub adhere just a little bit. So we'll put a little, just a thin coating of the mustard on here, and we're going to do it on both sides. So, okay, now we'll put the rub on, and we want to do it fairly liberally. This is really good stuff. You can use any rub of your choice. A sweet rub is good. Any kind of a pork rub. I just happen to have a liking for this Cajun style. So we'll put this on this side, and then we'll turn them over and we'll do the other side and let them rest a little bit. So I'm going to put this on here and I'll let these rest for a few minutes, and then I'll flip them over and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, there are the ribs all spiced up and ready for the smoker. So I'm going to take them out here in just a little bit and let the prep the smoker and let it get up to temperature, and then we'll put those on, and they'll cook for 3 hours. Well, we're outside on the deck, and the Traeger is up to 225 degrees right now, so it's ready to put these puppies on. So there they are, ready to go. Put 2 on the bottom, and then I have a top rack here. Okay, there's number 3. Okay, those are going to stay in there for 3 hours, and I'm going to spritz them with apple juice about every 45 minutes. So I'll be back when I'm ready to spritz. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes, so we'll just throw that in there, and now I'm going to spritz them just a little bit with just apple juice. Get there to that back one. That keeps them moist and kind of sets the bark up a little bit. Okay, back to it. Another 45 minutes. It's just too windy outside to do this outside, so I'm bringing it inside. Now we're ready to wrap these things. They've been on for about 3 hours. So now I'm going to put a little brown sugar on here. I'm doing the meat side first because I want to wrap these so that the meat side is down when they go back on the grill. That way the meat and everything will get into the nice sauce that comes on here. So we're going to put a little honey on there and brown sugar. Okay, we're going to flip these over and do the same thing. Little brown sugar on here. And a little honey. All right. Now I'm going to wrap these up real tight so they don't get rid of all the air pockets. Got to get rid of them because I don't want this to steam. We want this to just braise in its own liquid. All that brown sugar and honey. Okay, so now we'll double wrap it so it's good and tight. There we go. Now that'll go back on the barbecue for another hour and a half. And then we'll take them out and we'll put a glaze on them and they'll be ready to eat. So when we get to that stage, I'll bring you back. I'll spare you watching me cut up the spare ribs, but there's the finished product. Nice St. Louis spare ribs, some braised cabbage, and oven roasted asparagus. It was a pretty nice meal. Hope you enjoy. Well, that's how I do St. Louis ribs. Hope you enjoyed it. As usual, the recipe will be right down here, and the notification and the bell, the like, dislike, comment sections are down here. So leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever you like. But I think if you give these ribs a try like this, you'll really enjoy them. They were really quite good. So until next time, this is Rick at My Idaho Cabin.
Welcome to my Idaho cabin, where the elk and deer run free. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Thanks for spending time with